When I first saw the teaser for IVE's newest comeback, like minutes after it was uploaded, mind you, I was astonished. Like, after it had played, I just sat there for like 20 seconds straight in pure amazement, wondering to myself, what have I just listened to? Like, is this even real? You know, right before that, I was watching the MV of Blackpink's Pink Venom, and that sample of the post-chorus from I Will Survive just cleaned my ears right out. Like, I'll say it, that teaser was probably one of the best things that I've heard all year. Maybe ever, okay? It was just magnificent. And at first I didn't actually realize that it was a sample of I Will Survive. Obviously I'd heard the song, but I didn't remember that part. And so when I saw in the comments that it was sampled, my excitement sort of dwindled a little bit, you know, because it wasn't an original composition or whatever, but still, this reinvention upped the tempo and overall made it more thrilling, I think, so that's a positive. You know, with Ryan Jun at the helm, who has made countless hits, and a cast of European producers whose work I'm not familiar with, but I know it's usually going to be good when you bring in some Western influences, so that's why I had high hopes for this comeback. I watched that teaser maybe like 40 times, completely entranced by that glorious instrumental, and I waited 2 long days for the highlight medley to come out so that I could hear more. Unfortunately, this is where some concerns begin to arise. Aside from the strings in all of its glory, the preview also gave us a snippet of verse 1, and I can't say that I was too pleased with the arrangement, but it was certainly memorable enough to sustain my anticipation. My biggest gripe with the verses and the song in general is the lack of a strong melody, and it's an issue that I think pervades K-pop nowadays, is that people just don't write melodies anymore. It's all just like rhythmic sing talk, and in this case it works, but most of the time it doesn't make for a good track. The intro is a bit awkwardly paced. It starts with like a 4 count and then just sort of cuts into the first verse, which I originally thought was just going to be some second verse rap segment, but no, both verses have the same composition. The pre-chorus is serviceable. I think the house piano is a very nice touch to add some variation in texture, but in yet another jarring transition, the tagline of the song leads into the chorus a bit unharmoniously. Now the chorus honestly left something to be desired, like you and I is more than like El tam to O tam nan yeah, like shit doesn't even rhyme. That's just lazy songwriting. But I think the main complaint here is that the rest of the song seems a bit disjointed from the what's after like part and also the entire sampled portion. It feels like they made that part first and then just sort of built around it, and the end product doesn't sound as cohesive as it should be. Now of course, credit where credit is due, that post-chorus is just fucking fantastic, and enough to make the whole song worthwhile. It is just out of this world, but yeah, I just wish there were some better elements to accompany it and build up to it, you know? I feel like there's just not too much to offer beyond that centerpiece. Don't get me wrong, I still really like this song. I mean, I would give it a 90 rating probably, which is quite high, but I seriously thought we had a winner on our hands. A Song of the Year candidate. An instant classic maybe. But these are just my preliminary thoughts after listening to the song for 20 times maybe, so it might grow on me even more, who knows. I really think they should have doubled down on the disco concept and incorporated into the MV a bit more, kind of like G-Friend's Mago or Platonic Love by Snooper. I feel like that's a missed opportunity and it just needs a killer melody, which was exactly what made I Will Survive such an amazing song, aside from the immaculate production, of course. All in all, After Like is a good song with wasted potential. That is it. So thanks for listening to my rant/review. If you like this commentary, make sure to subscribe. I've got a new video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.